It's quite straightforward, except it's just stretched over India's geography and India's massive electorate. India has 970 million registered voters this time around. And actually pulling things off in a country of this size is quite complex. So to strip it down to basics, India has a Westminster-style democracy, which means we have 543 seats in the lower house of parliament, which is what people are voting for this time. You vote for your member of parliament, of which, as I mentioned, there's 543. We have a simple first past the post system, which means that whoever gets the most votes, doesn't matter whether they have 50 or 21, if they have one more vote than the other person, they win. And those 540 individual elections make up who comes to power, because then whoever has the most seats in parliament wins. Just the big difference is that it's massive. I looked up the numbers a little bit here. My understanding is the average parliamentary constituency in the UK is about 70,000 voters or so. The average congressional race, which I think would be the equivalent in the US, is about 700,000 voters. And in India, the average constituency is 1.5 million voters. And some of those are as big as going up to 3 million voters in one constituency, which is bigger than the size of entire electorates in other parts of the world. Added to that, the sheer complexity of India's geography, a past where you've had violence and electoral drama, in terms of booth capturing or even terrorist attacks, and so you have to have security forces across the country. That's partly the reason why we have such a long, extended election.